Halo, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my videos. As usually, in these videos, I will explain about an article. Before that, as usually, introduce myself. My name is Hana Permata Sandi from English Education Department. Okay, in this video, I will explain an article about: is it effective to improve vocabulary mastery achievement on senior high school students? Okay, this article was written by Rizal Arsman, and the first I will explain you about the abstract. Okay, an abstract is the objective of this research was to find out whether there was a significant difference in vocabulary mastery between students who were taught using vocabulary self-collection strategy and those who were taught using a conventional method. This research used a quantitative approach with the experimental method of quasi-experimental design. There were 16 students involved as a sample of this research, selected using the perspective cluster sampling technique. The instrument used was a test including pre-test and that the score as ASEAN Psych to Thailand was 0.001, which was better than 0.05. It means there was a significant difference in vocabulary mastery between students who were taught using vocabulary self-collection strategy and those who were taught using the conventional method. Furthermore, based on the result of the NGAN test, it was found the vocabulary self-collection strategy was more effective than the conventional method. Okay, next, I will explain you about the introduction. In introduction, mastering vocabulary is important in getting known any language. This is due to the fact vocabulary to build into as element of the language to be specific. Reading, writing, speaking, and listening, while not having sufficient vocabulary, it must be not possible to gather proper ability in any language skill. Thinking about the significance of mastering vocabulary, it how to learn using the suitable can be step and forward many at the senior supported by Califor and Nevet 2011, which argued that the use of nearing method is very essential in the process of vocabulary acquisition and its highly development on the effort of the learners. Learning methods for the vocabulary are also subset of language learner strategies that have received a great deal of attention since the late. Okay, the next I will explain about the method. In this method, a quantitative approach, a quasi-experimental design was used for this research. This is intended that the student studies use group of students were in a one group changed into dealt with as a control group and some other group turned into handle as an experimental group. The student concerned in this study were 11th grade students from high school grade 4 Baobab with a total number were 184 students. The samples have been classed MEA4 as an experimental class and class MEA7 as a control class with a total number were 16 students. They were selected as a sample using the purposive clustering sampling technique. It means each group of students who had low vocabulary learning achievement had the opportunity to be selected as the sample of this research. To collect the data, this research needed an instrument. The instrument used was a vocabulary test. Okay, now in result and discussion. Even though the research is focused on the students' vocabulary, mastery assessment through VSS, in which the purpose of VSS is to enable the long-term acquisition of vocabulary. But some researchers also proved that VSS is effective on student vocabulary learning motivation and behavior to motivate students to learn a vocabulary since they do not feel bored and enjoy the class and actively join the learning. The results support the statement from Tomkins that VSS is a means of intrinsically motivating learners to build academic and specialization vocabulary. Okay, next in conclusion. In conclusion, primarily based on the end result of the data analysis as provided formally within the descriptive analysis supported through the hypothesis test and the effectiveness test. This research concludes that there's a significant difference in the achievement of vocabulary proficiency among students at those that are taught using self-taught vocabulary collection strategy and those who are taught through the conventional approach. It may be seen inside the average score of the post-test, in which inside the experimental class it is 79.167 and it is categorized as good. It means that student gain experimental class or an awesome command of vocabulary after being taught using the vocabulary self-collection strategy. For context, okay guys, I think that's all for me. I'm sorry if I have mistake about the grammar, sentence or anything, but I hope these videos can help you, can give benefit to you, and thank you for watching and see you in the next videos. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.